Welcome everybody, this is Galaga coming to you out of Storm's Keep. We did just complete our All-In War, and if you're unfamiliar, All-In Wars happen the first Friday of each month, where every night of the keep get together with one goal in mind, to take out the enemy. Even in defeat here, you see we're still going to have plenty of great attacks to show you. We're going to start off with our number one, the Wilfinator, taking on his mirror, Wily. And as you see here, Wilf is going to go ahead and put all of his golems clumped together under one jump to be able to get them into the core as quickly as possible, distracting that Inferno Tower and the CC, acting as big old meat shields. That way his royals are able to come up from behind with a couple of witches and whiz to go ahead and clean out the trash in between. He does have that free spell, which he's able to drop down on that Inferno Tower. That way he's able to take out that Inferno Tower with no more damage being done by it. Inferno Tower down, Town Hall down, 29% 1-star at the moment. But as you see, he does have all of his troops on the board, which means what you see is what you get. And what you get is a very solid 2-star attack by a very strong Town Hall 10. He is now over 40%. His golems did separate themselves a little bit from his remaining troops, which means his wizards are all alone up there getting picked off by defenses. The queen is struggling now, getting hit by that Inferno Tower. It doesn't look like she's going to be able to last too much longer. Nevertheless, a over 50% 2-star attack is exactly what we needed. Great job, Wilf. The second attack we're going to look at is by one of our Town Hall 9s. It is Godric, taking on number 2. Now, it looks like what Godric is going to do, he does have 5 golems in total. 5 golems in total, it looks like he's going to use to walk around this base, using his wizards to clean up all of those structures in between, while those golems act as meat shields like they're so good at. That way he can get all of that trash on the outside without even having to worry about coring his troops until the end of this attack. He now has that 4th golem down. That golem was distracted a little bit by that Tesla, so unfortunately he did go a little bit further over with that than what he planned, but he still has that 5th golem to drop down over there on the southwest side of the base. Still has plenty of wizards left to take out all of those structures in between. He is now over 35%, even before having to worry about coring any of his troops into this base. He does have both heroes still available. He's going to drop over there in that Town Hall area. Jump is now down. King is going to be able to take that jump. Still has a rage spell left that he's going to be able to drop on that King. King is going to be able to take out that Town Hall very quickly. Queen is still yet to take that jump, but she is about to do so now. That Inferno Tower is finally activated, getting into this battle as that CC does come out. We do have a Hound in the CC, which is actually a good thing on this base, considering the fact that by the time that Hound finally pops, this attack's going to be practically over. Still does have a little bit of health left on that queen. She still has not used her power up, so he's watching her health very closely. She's getting pretty close to getting down there. Does have one wizard there helping kill that hound. The pups are now out, so that queen and the wizard is taking on that hound. Pups are now practically down. He's sitting there at 62%. Drops that zap to be able to take out those hero pads, which is a very, very smart move to do to get those few extra percentage points. This was a great strat, great plan, and very well executed. Great job, Godric. The next attack we're going to look at is made by the man, the myth, the legend, the Terra, taking on number 3, SMT. And as you see by the way this base is set up, he does have that Town Hall a little bit further north than those Inferno Towers being a little bit further south. Because of this, he is going to go ahead from the north side of this base. That way he's able to tank to get to that Town Hall before those Inferno Towers are able to do too much damage to his troops. He does have 2 jumps, 2 freezes, and a rage with him, so he's going to use both of these jumps on his sets of golems. That second jump is now down. He does have wall breakers to get that golem into the core. In the meantime, he does have a couple golems already in the core. The CC has been triggered, and that was a very smart move. As you see there, he froze the CC and not the Tesla. Reason being is he has a lot of ground strike troops over on that side of the base. Those loons would have been able to do a lot of damage. Instead, he froze them so his queen could hurry up and pick him off. The second freeze did go on that Inferno Tower. Didn't get that Inferno Tower taken down, but he was able to delay its damage a little bit further along. He is now over 40%. Does have a P.E.K.K.A. strolling around the southern portion of this base, picking up a lot of percentage points. He is now over 50%. Still has more than enough troops left to be able to climb his way even further up the percentage ladder. The queen is about taken out there in the core. There she goes. That P.E.K.K.A. is now about to die. There it goes. Still has a couple troops left to be able to creep up a little bit further up with percentage points. He is now sitting at 66. Looks like he has a strong shot to get to 70. And as you see here, he's now at 67. Still has a couple golems left distracting defenses, so that wizard is able to get a few more percentage points down there at the bottom. As you see, he's now there at 68. We're going to go ahead and speed up the remaining portion of this attack. There's only about 10 seconds left. He is now sitting at 70, now 71%. Wonderful attack by Beefy McCheddar against their number 3. Now, the last attack against their Town Hall 10s was made by Town Hall 9, and this time it was by the Big Uncle Daddy, the Galaga, going against a Town Hall 9.5. We're not going to play. It's not really a Town Hall 10. As you see, you do not see any Inferno Towers. You do not see any Expos. It's a poor position for that Town Hall to be able to have a Town Hall 9 creep up and take it out pretty easily. Do have a couple golems going into the core. We do have a max golem sitting there on the outside distracting defenses for those wizards to be able to take out as many structures on the outside before having to worry about coring with that golem. Do have both heroes now down, taking that jump. Golems are now taking on those defenses over there in the northeast compartment. That Town Hall is now down. Queen was down a little bit previously from that king and his power up. Do have a Dragloon CC, so it is a Town Hall 10 Dragloon CC, which means 3 loons and 1 dragon. Those loons go down pretty quickly. That drag is now under a poison, so it's going to go down as well. And now, as you see here, do have a few hogs going in from the south corner of this base. That way I am able to keep my troops in the center without them wanting to stray into compartments that I do not want them to go into. Have plenty of minions going down on there on the southwest side of the base, picking up a lot of free percentage points. This base was really built to say, hey, here's 2 stars, take it, and I'm not against taking things. As you see here, those minions still doing excellent work, climbing above 50%. That queen is under a rage, but she is now gone down. Golems are still in the core, taking on a lot of hits from that defense. We're going to go and speed up the remaining portion of this attack. We're now into the 60%. We're getting very close to 70%. So over 70% 2-star attack against their Town Hall 9.5. This was a great job by me. Did what I needed to do, which was expose a lot of this base and pick up 2 more stars. Well, that'll do it for part 1 of this video. We do have part 2 coming on next, so if you're not staying tuned, clash on.